AI as concept or conceptually has been around for probably 80 years before we had computers, and the notion that AI can be used.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Tech Talk. Today we are diving deep into the world of technology, exploring the impact of artificial intelligence, large language models, and cybersecurity. I'm your host, Krishan, and joining me is one and only Shimra. The landscape is shifting, and with AI taking center stage, it's like playing chess with an opponent who is constantly changing the rules. So, how do you see AI shaping up the future of cybersecurity? Do you think it's going to affect the entire threat landscape?
Here's the way I think about it. First of all, AI, as concept or conceptually has been around for probably 80 years before we had computers, and the notion that AI can be used to basically replace human judgment and work the way our brain works, which is AGI or general AI. That's not anywhere in our future in the short term. And that's largely because we don't know enough about how the brain works. So I think as that evolves, we'll maybe master that someday. And then the third level is where the AI can not only think like a person, but can take over and actually harm humanity. Now, that's something that we saw in 2001 Space Odyssey with the computer HAL. And it's a concept that scares a lot of people. Matter of fact, 30,000 people have signed a petition saying we should put a pause on the introduction of AI, and make sure we understand it before we, do something that could be damaging across the ecosystem and across humanity. And, I actually support the idea of a pause, but I'm also a pragmatist as a cybersecurity professional, and there's just no way it's going to happen. The way technology adoption happens globally is, companies focus on time to market and releasing a technology and figuring out how to make it work after it's been released to consumers and users, and kind of working out the kinks. And that's the normal cycle of technology adoption. I just don't see that changing specifically for generative AI. The day that AI takes over humans is not near term. What is near term is the inaccuracy of AI models to do automation for tasks that have significant risk to it, like driving an automobile. Or in healthcare. That's exactly right. And so that's the learning that we have to go through. And learning includes things, trial and error, trying things and making sure that it works. And when it doesn't work, pivoting and learning from that and adjusting going forward.